myself, I'm going to hop onto Twitter. You know, it's going to take a time to be like, I'm hopping on X, especially as someone who's been using from 2010.
Elon Musk, you know, it's his company. If he wants to rebrand it, he should, because he can do whatever he wants with it.
Why would you even lose a branding that's as important as Twitter? Like, people regularly use tweet, retweet, like things like quote tweet, stuff like that. Any other brand would kill for that kind of like daily brand recognition, but he's just so driven on his own little like personal, like, oh, I can do this all and it's my brand X, that he's willing to lose this incredible marketing.
I think I like the bluebird better. It's called Twitter, so it makes you think of a bird.
I don't like that idea just because like it kind of reminds me of WeChat, like you know, the big social app in China and other Asian countries. It's kind of like one app does everything. You rely too much on it, you know, because if that app goes bad, then it's like, oh, you got to start over with something else.
Facebook's kind of like that. I mean, they've got video, chat, and like the social media platforms. But yeah, it might be new and hopefully like breaking into the market.
I actually think that this is less about reinventing Twitter and more about building a brand around Elon Musk's current empire.
And now you go to X, I think many are scratching their heads. I think initially it detracts from the value in terms of, you know, it could be a black eye for Twitter if advertisers ultimately push back. When you lose an iconic logo like that, rebrands are dangerous. I think Super App is the long-term vision. Similar to what we've seen in China, that's the ultimate goal for Twitter. But it's easier said than done. Everest like uphill battle to get this successful in the beginning. Could ultimately get there, but it's going to take billions in terms of resources.
I am sad. And I think in a lot of ways, it represents the best of the internet's adolescence. That's sort of what I was thinking about last night. Like, why do people like this? Why is there a affinity for it? And I think that it recalls a time when a lot of people, I don't mean this to sound cynical, but believed more in the power of the internet. And I think we were still more hopeful and optimistic about the role that technology could play in our life. I think in culture, it feels like the best memories of the internet's adolescence. That's the best way I could put it. It feels like something you remember fondly from your teenage years that probably is going to change and not be the same as the way it was, which is a shame.
YTN 뉴스를 더 많이 보고 싶으시다면 여기 구독 버튼을 눌러주세요. 추천 영상도 누르면 바로 재생됩니다. 또 뉴스 속보 알림을 받고 싶으시면 휴대폰에서 YTN 앱을 다운로드해보세요. 늘 저희 YTN 뉴스를 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.